Dashara, as we all know, is a festival where we worship Goddess Durga to celebrate the win of good over evil. This festival runs through the course of 9 days, known as Navratri, and culminates on the 10th day, known as Vijaya Dashami. In Hinduism, Goddess Durga signifies the embodiment of strength, motherhood, protection, war, and femininity. And in the Vedas, Goddess Durga is often referred to as Ma Shakti, Mahishasura Mardini, Devi, and Chandi. For many centuries, we have been celebrating Durga Puja across the country. But little do we know about the story surrounding the creation of Goddess Durga. What is the reason behind the celebration of 9 days of Navratri? Why do we celebrate Dashara? In today's video, we will learn about one of the most fascinating stories in Indian Itihasa, the story of Goddess Durga. Let's start from the beginning. Once there lived an asura named Mahishasura, the buffalo demon. Mahishasura did a deep penance to please Lord Brahma and desired to be blessed with immortality and power. Lord Brahma was pleased with his dedication and appeared before him to bless him with what he desired. Little did Brahma know what Mahishasura would ask for. The buffalo demon went down on his knees with folded hands and desired to not be killed by any man or by any god. Lord Brahma looked at his devotee and said, Tathastu. Thereafter rose the ego of the tyrant. Drunk in his immortality, Mahishasura would kill anyone who would disobey him. Do you know what Mahishasura did with that kind of power? He marched with his army of demons to heaven and waged a war against Indradev. Indradev on his white elephant fought against the demon. Despite having godly powers, Indradev and his army of gods were defeated. Indradev couldn't put up the fight with Mahishasura and was dethroned from heaven. First, the earth and now the heaven was taken over by Mahishasura, and no one would dare to go against the buffalo demon. What do you think the heavenly gods did? With everything lost that they had, the heavenly gods went to seek the help of the Trinity, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva. This became the crucial moment to avenge Mahishasura. To restore balance in the universe, the Trinity of gods used their energies to create 1,000-armed goddess Durga, the embodiment of Adi Shakti. All the gods present there were dazzled by her aura and gave her an array of weapons. Lord Vishnu gave her the mighty Sudarshana Chakra, Lord Brahma gave her the Kamandala, and Lord Shiva gave his trident. Goddess Durga was now armed with all the weapons given by the celestial beings. She mounted on a lion from Himalayas and marched towards the kingdom of Mahishasura. The roar of the lion was so gigantic that the ocean trembled. The mountains poured out the lava, and the Mahishasura also felt the tremors. Goddess Durga was now at the door of Mahishasura. But the buffalo demon wasn't intimidated by that and ordered his army to charge at her. Thus began the most intense battle to be fought in Hindu mythology. Goddess Durga closed her eyes and an army of her own was created from the soil to fight the demon army. Mahishasura was so furious looking at Goddess Durga that he assumed the form of a wild buffalo and charged towards the army of Goddess Durga, pushing them away. Goddess Durga threw a lasso onto the buffalo but couldn't get a hold onto him. The buffalo demon snorted with anger looking at Goddess Durga. The battle went on for 10 days, where Mahishasura wasn't willing to give up and Goddess Durga grew angry fighting the battle. And on the 10th day, Goddess Durga, with her trident, chopped off the head of the buffalo demon Mahishasura as the lion got hold of the whole body. Thus, the tyranny of the evil buffalo demon came to an end as Goddess Durga restored Dharma, marking the day commonly known as Vijaya Dashami or Dashara. Now, that was a fascinating story, right? Today, we as Indians celebrate Navratri and worship Goddess Durga in her various forms. On this day, we chant Aigiri Nandini to calm Goddess Durga after her battle with Mahishasura as she blesses us with power and prosperity. The day is also called Dashara, where we celebrate the win of Lord Rama over Ravana. Now we hope that this story helps you understand the festival Navratri and Vijaya Dashami. Let us know in the comments below how much you like it. Share this interesting tale with your friends and family. Till we meet next time with another interesting tale out of the Indian mythology, Jai Mata Di.